No, I don't think that's right. I think close.
Okay, it's Saturday, and I feel like I've been exhausted like the past few weeks or a couple weeks. I don't even know how many weeks it's been, but just tired. And I did go to the doctors to get a checkup and stuff, and there's like nothing. I'm not lacking in anything. I'm not anemic. I'm not lack of vitamin D. I'm just, my blood sugar is good. My cholesterol is good. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just tired. And I think it's because I've been doing a lot. I've been doing a lot and I just need to rest. And I think that's one of the reasons why I decided that like each month I'm just going to take a week off of posting content, not so much creating content, but posting content, because I feel like posting and being online and promoting and doing all that stuff takes a lot of energy out of me. Whereas creating, like I enjoy creating, like I'm not editing anything. That takes energy out of me too. But just creating vlogs and stuff like that, that to me, that is fun. I enjoy doing that. That doesn't seem like work because it just seems like I'm just talking with my best friend, to be honest. So I'm okay with that. But just, yeah, I just need a break like once a week. Or not once a week. Yeah, once a week I need a break. Like on the weekends I need breaks. I need to be able to turn off my brain on the weekends. And once a month I just need to not create and not post. I think that's what I need to do. Just like truly take a break. Hey, popping in to let you know about the Cozy Life Retreat. It's starting on April 8th, and it's on my Substack, totally free if you're a subscriber. You can be a free subscriber, paid subscriber, or in my Simple Life Social Club, and you get access to it, and it's like a forever access. You can come back to it whenever you want, but it's 3 days, and it begins on April 8th. Each day, you're going to get a optional meditation, because I know it's not for everyone, but it's only 5 minutes long, so maybe even less. I'm actually recording it in a few minutes. And then you also get an audio recording, because we don't always have time to be watching a video. So this is something easy. You can just pop in your earbuds or listen to in a car, talking about different aspects of slowing down and being intentional with your life so that you have time to rest and refuel yourself. And then also there's some journal reflections for you. Nothing crazy. There's like no workbook to download or anything like that. It's just like a couple questions that you can journal. I recommend when you're journaling not to make it so precious. Like you don't need a fancy journal. I use a notebook. My kids like old Mead notebooks. I'll use those. Or I'll also journal in like my little field notes notebook, so then it's small and I don't have to journal as much. And I've been known to like write down my thoughts on the back of my to-do lists or on the back of my grocery list. So like don't make it precious. When we make it too precious, we don't really want to do it. Anyways, this little cozy reset is just for you. All you have to do is sign up for my Substack. I'll leave a link down below, or you can visit sueandclavecca.substack.com, and I'll let past Sue and keep talking to you. Okay, ciao. The whole point is that this weekend I was going to garden and tidy up the kitchen and have my kids tidy up their bedrooms so that I can put up their LED lights, but that's not going to happen because I need a lazy day. And maybe tomorrow I'll do all those things. Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a whole lazy weekend. I don't know. So join me on my lazy day. I don't want to do anything. I want to sit on my bed. I want to hang out on my bed all day long. We'll see if that happens because I have 3 kids. It's usually not going to happen, but I just want to be lazy. I don't want to do anything too strenuous. I just want to watch TV. I want to read my book. I want to just be lazy. And sometimes that's okay. I think we need to be okay with being lazy. Like in our culture, like we want to be productive all the time. And if we're not productive or getting stuff done on our to-do list, like then we're hard on ourselves. We're like, we don't treat ourselves very kindly. We act like we're disappointments or something, and we're not. Our worth is not based on our productivity. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm still waking up. I haven't had my matcha yet. Our worth is not based on our productivity. Our worth is not based on our output. We're worthy just for being alive. We're worthy for being us. So I invite you to be lazy with me today. I think I'm just going to watch some TV, see what's on. On the weekends, I enjoy watching like travel vloggers. Yeah, I enjoy watching them. And then also catching up on some of my like lifestyle reading vloggers, I guess. So I will do that. And I think my matcha, or at least the milk for my matcha is done. I would have done like a whole sequence for you, but then that would have taken a lot of energy. And also I'd have to clean up my kitchen, which I don't feel like doing right now. So I'm just going to get my matcha and enjoy it while I watch TV. And thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy this lazy day. I don't know what's going to happen. There's no plan. The only plan is to be lazy. So, oh, and also helps I have my period too. So, I don't know. I feel like in perimenopause, like most of you know that I'm almost 50, and my periods are just more challenging than they used to be. You know, they take more energy out of me than they used to. And it changes. Like some months, like last month was fine. No problem. This month, obviously, I'm just tired. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get my matcha. Oh. So I have like the perfect foam in my matcha, which I love so much. Almond milk just really foams up so nicely. And I try to get the almond milk that doesn't have like all the weird stuff. It's just almonds and water. That's it. I know it doesn't taste as good as oat milk, but oat milk spikes my blood sugar. And I'm trying to keep my blood sugar stable, as stable as possible, just because I know that's an important thing to monitor as you get older. Almond milk it is. So almond milk matcha latte, I sweeten it with maple syrup, and I also put collagen in it. And so that's what I drink in the mornings. Some days they're bigger than others. I think I may do a video in the future about coffee, how coffee and matcha like affect me differently, and why I switched. For a while there, I was not drinking any type of caffeine in the morning, but that just, yeah, I need caffeine. I just don't need coffee. That's what it is. I'm also hoping we're not getting sick in any way, because there's just a lot of the flu is going around like crazy around here, and like everyone around us has gotten it except for us. I homeschool my kids, so my kids aren't around as many people as they could be. Yes, there are kids interrupting all the time. So concerned with the baby chicks. But my kids do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and so they are around close contact with other kids. And those kids are, most of them are in the public school system. So did I notice that one of the kids was coughing? I don't think that is what's causing my exhaustion. My exhaustion is just being busy constantly, doing constantly. And it's good to take a break. Breaks are good. And if you don't take a break, your body will take a break for you. So do yourself a favor. I mean, I know it's a privilege to be able to take a whole day off and not do anything, have no responsibilities. Like this weekend, we have nothing going on. It's like a glorious thing when I look at my calendar. Look, when I look at my calendar, look how beautiful. Can you see this weekend? There's nothing going on. Yes, I start my week on a Monday, not a Sunday. Saturday and Sunday are my weekends. I like having my weekends clear. I mean, last weekend was clear, but we had stuff to do on Sunday. I'm going to take my husband back to the airport because he's working out of state. But when this video pops open, he'll hopefully be back home. So yeah, this weekend is actually a weekend where I have nothing going on. Because the weekend before, I had my art class, and then last weekend, we took my husband back to the airport. This weekend, nothing going on. Next weekend, I'm trying out a new Pilates studio, because I used to do Pilates at a studio back in the day before I had kids, and haven't done it since. So it's like been 15 years. Oh my gosh. And then the weekend after that, we have the Gothic market, and then the weekend after that, oh, and then I have 2 weekends of doing nothing. And then that's the Spirit of Japan. I think that's on Easter Sunday. And then Easter, yeah. another weekend of doing nothing, and then a field trip to an old fort, and then Mother's Day. There's just lots of stuff happening, right? And then I got 2 weekends of doing nothing, and then another session of BBL, a weekend of doing nothing, and then Father's Day, and then 2 weekends of doing nothing, and then my daughter's birthday. I think it's easy to have our weekends fill up as much as our weekdays. And my weekdays are busy because I think a lot of people think because you homeschool your kids, you're just home all the time. But literally, we're not. My kids take classes, and I have 3 kids. All 3 of my kids take Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. My oldest son takes like a bunch of art classes and guitar classes. He's very artsy like that. And then my middle child, my middle son, he has reading and speech classes. They're online, but we got to wake up early to do those. And then all 3 of my kids take an art class together. For those of you in the US, I don't know if you have this going on at your local Chuck E. Cheese, but the second Tuesday of the month in the morning, or maybe it's all day, I'm not too sure. We go when they first open. Chuck E. Cheese has like a deal. Like here where we live, it's for $11. The kids get like 90 minutes of play, a game play, and a drink that they can refill over and over and over again. So we do that with some friends. And then I also help watch my friend's kids because she went back to work. She's working part-time. She's kind of like a drama teacher. Oh, and then my boys, they have standardized testing, the state test to do in a couple weeks, and we've just had to prepare for that. Like, I didn't know I can order, because we homeschool through a charter school, an independent study charter school, and I didn't know that they get free computers. I mean, my oldest has his laptop that he uses for gaming, and he uses it for school too, but it's kind of nice to have just one that's just dedicated to doing school stuff. And they were going to take their standardized tests at home, but we were having issues, so we decided so I rescheduled them to take it in person, which is going to happen in a couple weeks. So anyways, it's just, this time of year is busy. And I think it's easy for people to get burnout. You know, I think that's why February is called like the February blues, because people get burnt out from like the holidays, and then January going all hard. And now it's March. Spring is coming. Spring is coming. Oh, I have a mammogram coming up. Spring is coming, and we're excited for that. Oh, that's another thing that's probably been bothering me too, is the time change. I don't know what it's like in other parts of the world, but we still do it here in California. And I wish we didn't. Organizing my calendar so I don't see things. It's okay to be lazy. It's okay to have weekends where you do nothing. But like I said, I know it's hard. Some people can't do that because, you know, their kids have sports on the weekends. They have to like do things, or they're just taking care of someone else, or you have to work or something. It's a privilege to be able to just take a break. So whether you can take a whole day or a whole weekend like me, or maybe just half a day, or maybe just like an hour, take that break, because your body needs it. Your body needs it. So yeah, I'm gonna watch my show. I don't like to usually be on my phone at the same time. Our charter school teacher is messaging me about my son, because he's going to high school next year, and you have to have everything planned out pretty much. It's just like a plan, and you don't have to follow the plan exactly, but I have to find the class that he's going to take at the college so that she can add it to like the master agreement list or whatever. But it's also okay if he doesn't take that class. It's just formality, I guess. I just need to find the class he's going to take. View catalog, that's what I want. But he wants to do studio art, not art history. So here we go. This one, color and design theory. So yeah, like I feel like if you do homeschool your kids and your children have a passion for something, like lean into it. And if after a while they get tired of it and want to do something else, that is okay. I mean, even if you don't have homeschool kids, if your kids go to traditional schools, like lean into what your kids are into. And then also when they go to college, don't like force them to do something, major in something they don't really want to do because it's a good job or whatever. You know how many people I know that went to law school and are not lawyers anymore, or went to engineer or became engineers and are now chefs? Yeah, quite a bit. Let your child follow their passions, and their passions may change. And most people, when they do get a job and work, their job has nothing to do with their major, or their job has nothing to do with their passion. And that's okay too. Like, you do something that you're passionate about, it becomes work, and then it doesn't become enjoyable anymore. I mean, so for some people it does. Some people are lucky and they can do what they love and enjoy it even though it has become work. And then there's some people that don't. Like, I have a friend, loved yoga, loved yoga, and she got her yoga teaching or whatever, teaching credential, I don't know what it's called. And then she ended up opening up a yoga studio, and it was a beautiful studio. And eventually, like, she hated it because it became work. It wasn't something that filled her soul like it used to. So that's another thing. It's okay not to follow your passions as your career, but still, like, let your child follow their passions. It could become their hobby. Sometimes it doesn't have to be your career. It could be something that you do for enjoyment in life. And my oldest, he loves art. He loves art and he loves music. And so that's what we lean into. And he takes a lot of art classes and he takes a music class. My son is also going to be taking college classes, so we kind of have to figure that out. And something I learned, one college class, like one semester of a college class, equals a year of high school credit for that subject. I like to have a liquid breakfast, I guess. I'm just not hungry in the morning, but I know I need fuel for my body, so liquids is what I do. My matcha has almond milk in it and the collagen, and then now I'm having a milkshake, I guess, with 30 grams of protein. This is from Nuri. I like this one. It doesn't bother my stomach, but there's not a lot of weird stuff in it too, which is why I like this, because some of these shakes have a lot of weird stuff in it. But yeah, I like this one. This one is good. I do get factor meals. Tend to eat those for lunch. And especially like on really busy days when I just don't have time to cook, because I love cooking and I usually do that on the weekends, cook big meals that will last us, or something that can be like redesigned as a new leftover kind of a meal. So yeah, I eat factor meals, smoothies. I get the smoothies from Factor sometimes, but I'm gonna change it because I'm almost done with my 8 factor meals where I get like a discount. And then after that, I think I'm going to cancel it and I'm going to try Thistle instead. It's just something I do when it's busy, but I don't use like those meal service kind of things during the summers or during the holidays. But I do use them during like busy school season, basically. Okay, so I'm still watching TV right now on YouTube, and I don't really have any shows I want to watch anymore. I've been like in a murder mystery kind of a thing, and I finished all the ones that I wanted to watch. And some of them are too dark, and so I don't really want to watch them if they're too dark, because I don't want to be in that mood. So I need something light and fun, or it's murder mystery. How can it be light and fun? But it can be. I don't know. Like, the book I'm reading is kind of dark, The God of the Woods, and yeah. I need something light and fun. I need to walk my dog soon. I'll probably finish my smoothie, then I'll take my dog for a walk, and then I'll probably come back and read my book for a bit, because I need to get through it, because it's already... I have this habit of checking out too many books at the libraries because I'm so excited, and then I get them and then I can't finish them in time because my life is busy. And yes, I would love to be able to just, like before kids, easily be able to finish like 2 books in a week. I just devour books. But with kids, it's kind of hard to get that in. That's why like my reading goal is not very high. Like if I could read 24 books, I'm good. in a year. It does help that I listen to audiobooks, so that helps me read more books than if I were just reading with my eyes. I don't like to read on a Kindle or whatever. It either has to be a physical book or an audio book. And with audio, I think I'm going to get rid of my AirPods because I've noticed that my ears have been kind of hurting. I don't have it very loud, but it bothers my ears. I have sensitive ears. And so I'm going to get like the over the ear headphones, wireless headphones. I think that's what I'm going to do. His lamb chop's the same size as him. Okay, he's eating lamb chop's butt. Okay. Look, I can control you on my phone. I can control my camera on my phone. I'm using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. And there's an app called the DJI Mimo. You can connect it to other DJI products. And I'm doing that right now. So I can control you. And I can say hi. I can see you on my phone. And I'm going to turn you off. I just want to show you. This is what a factor meal really looks like. I like to serve it on a salad plate. If you serve it on a regular size plate, way too small. I mean, they're supposed to help you lose weight, I guess. It's kind of, my husband says it's like Nutrisystem, but tastes better. What they show you online and what like influencers show you is not what it actually looks like. Yeah, when you open up the container, open up the film, you see the food. It does not look anything like the pictures online. And then you warm it up, and yeah, I recommend warming it up on a separate plate, not in, because I just don't like warming up things in plastic. It's kind of gross. Warm it up on a salad plate. Because if you warm it up on a regular dinner plate, it's gonna look puny and you're gonna wish you had more food. So sometimes I do. Sometimes I will warm it up on a dinner plate and then all the empty space, I'll just make a salad, like a simple salad, and eat that with it. So I try to just eat one a day. Usually lunchtime is when I'll have it. I'm thinking of switching, I think I said this already, to thistle, which my best friend uses, and that is more salads. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can make salads at home. Okay. This is a loaded bacon chicken with spinach, I guess, and Brussels sprouts, and I guess there's a cream sauce. Yeah, if you have a dairy issue, don't eat Factor. They use a lot of dairy and stuff. There's like blue cheese in this. And then also, they say it takes 2 minutes to cook. Most of the foods don't take 2 minutes. And I'm not a fan of like their Asian or Mexican foods because they just taste very generic, Americanized. So yeah, I said I wasn't gonna garden, but I did a little bit. I picked weeds. It feels good to pick weeds with like your bare hands. Something about like having that wet earth on your fingers is just very grounding. And so yeah, my lazy day wasn't that lazy, but that's okay. It's more of like do what I feel like doing today rather than doing what is on my to-do list. I'm gonna do my nails just because I was out. Where's the little pink thing? Here it is. With all my supplies, because my nails kind of got jacked up from being in the garden without gloves, which is okay. I'm gonna cut my nails. I do not like long nails. Now I'm just applying this whitener to my nails.
Blue moon, find a mysterious shade of someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue, bad blue. Go away with me, baby. Let's not talk about you. Your favorite song on a rerun. I'm so tired singing all night long. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not
It uses stevia, so I don't really like it. I don't like stevia. They should just use regular sugar. Highly not recommend. Just make your own cream soda and butterscotch. Or what we do, we like to make cream soda floats and then add butterscotch, and then it's like a butter beer. I using one of those face masks I got from my box from Olive Young. So I'm kind of like going in between watching like a vlog and then reading in this book. So I'm halfway done, about halfway. So yeah, it's good. Really, really good. I kind of feel like I know what has happened, but maybe not. I don't know. I think this may be so far like the top book that I've read this year, even though I know it's only been like what, 2 months, a little over 2 months. But yeah, The God of the Woods, I highly recommend so far, but we'll see what the ending is like. Maybe I won't like it, because sometimes books, I love it, and then at the end they disappoint me. It's like such an anticlimactic ending. So, or just an unsatisfying ending or something. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm not going to read because I don't know. I feel like I need to keep my head up because this mask is kind of slippery and I don't want to slip into my eyes. I hate when things get in my eyes. And I'm going to watch a vlog. Who are your favorite vloggers out there? I would love to know. Who are mine? I love watching Carrie Cakes. She's great. Positano Diaries. Love them. I love it that they're like my age or around my age. Because I kind of get tired. I feel like a lot of vloggers out there are either way younger than me, like the ones that I like. And then the ones that are my age, like I don't really like their vlogs too much. I guess I don't know. Maybe I just haven't found any that I really liked. So if you know any like middle-aged YouTubers out there that aren't like teaching business, because I don't really want to watch those, I just want to escape kind of a thing. Not really escape, but just, I don't know. It's relaxing for me to watch other people living their lives. And I notice that a lot of what I tend to watch tends to be, slow living kind of stuff. So let me know who are your favorite vloggers down in the comments. And I'm going to get back to me just chillaxing and finishing up this Carrie Cakes vlog from Japan. And I will see you soon. I like to rub it in. And I wish I had a fan so I could so it could dry quicker. I get impatient. And so I'll probably end up applying the rest of my nighttime routine serums and lotions and stuff before it dries, but whatever. So I think that's it. Like, there's not much else I'm gonna do today. I was gonna color, but I don't know, I got really engulfed in this book here. And so I didn't color, been watching TV, and that's about it. It's been a lazy day. I haven't really done much, and I don't know, it's kind of embarrassing to share your lazy day where you're just not doing anything really. And this is it. I've enjoyed it a lot. Like, I don't feel exhausted anymore. That's all I needed was just one day to do nothing to refill my cup. And I'm happy. This is good. So I really recommend that you take some time off. Have a lazy day. Have a lazy girl day. Or, even better yet, in Europe, they call it a duvet day. I like that better. Have a duvet day. So let's have a duvet day and just like chillax and rest and be okay with that and not feel guilty, because we don't need to feel guilty about glasses are all foggy. But yeah, we just don't want to feel guilty about resting. Like, why is it in our culture we feel guilty about resting? Like, just how in Europe they call it a duvet day, but here in America we call it a lazy girl day, or rotting. We call it rotting. I'm gonna rot in bed. Yeah, like, why such a negative connotation? So yeah, let's not call it a lazy girl day. Let's not call it rotting in bed. Let's call it a duvet day and enjoy our cozy time in bed or just putting around our house and not feel guilty about it. So whether you can do this the whole day like I did, which actually, to be honest, I didn't get to like just do nothing all day. I do have 3 kids. I did make them food or help them make food, especially for the younger ones. I did garden a little bit, pulling weeds, but that was really nourishing for me, so that felt good. I'm glad I did that. So I guess it wasn't that lazy. But I did spend majority of the day in bed watching TV or reading my book, and it was just exactly what I needed. So if you can do it for a whole day like me, a half a day, or maybe just an hour, or maybe even just 20 minutes, just stop and rest and not scroll our phones, because that's not restful. We may say it is. We may say, oh, it helps me de-stress, but when we really think about it, it doesn't. Because of those dopamine hits, you know what I mean? And keep getting those dopamine hits when we're watching, when we're on social media scrolling. So yeah, when you keep getting those hits, you're not really resting. So I encourage you to rest and to enjoy your life. There's no rush to get things done. Your to-do list is still there waiting for you. Don't worry about that. It's still there. I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm watching Positano Diaries right now. And then once that's over, then I'm going to read my book and then call it a night. I don't think we're going to do anything else. No fire. Usually on the weekends when it's chilly, we have a fire in our fireplace. But we had one last night when it was raining. And today it doesn't really seem like my kids want to have one, and I don't really want to sit out in the living room right now, to be honest. I want to be in my bed. Yeah, and my husband's not here. If he were home, he would probably build a fire right now for us, or for him mainly, because he enjoys it so much. So it's kind of like his way of de-stressing, starting a fire. So thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this cozy little video, make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love for you to do so. If I didn't introduce myself earlier, I'm Suin. Here at Cozy Notes, I have a podcast that usually comes out on a Tuesday, and then a vlog that comes out on a Friday. And it's all about living a cozy and warm and inviting and loving life. So I hope to see you again next week. Okay, ciao.
Simmer down, settle back and mess around. Be the cat in the sun. Someday I will see the whole deal through today. got better things to do. Okay, to lead a little bit undone. Be the cat in the sun. Be the cat in the sun. Stretch out, lean back.
Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you join me in the Cozy Life Reset that's going to be starting next week, April 8th. And I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.